Today, on Be Something Wonderful, how she manifested the love of her life. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Here we are in the mountain town of Cuenca, Ecuador, at the Gaia Sagrada Retreat Center, an ayahuasca retreat center here in the Andes. An amazing experience. I will talk to you more about this as the days pass, but I want to talk about today. One of you who sent us an email who said, Tom, I'm with my specific person, but it's much bigger than that. This happens often, right? Where they said, you know, as soon as I moved into that idea that I'm the center of my life, I'm the center of the divine mind, I'm the center of love, that I am the love of my life, that I can expect all of my highest desires to unfold in 3D reality, because we talked about that idea of unfolding. Because I am source, I am the center, I'm not the seeker, I'm not outside of this. They really put together all of the things that we've been talking about, especially the last 2 weeks. So I want to talk about these ideas today and more. The most powerful instant manifesting or reality creation technique or process that you can practice, because this is what this particular creator was talking about, that they understand that it's not practical, but they can practice this idea that they're an infinite being, that they are love, that they are the love of their life, that it's not about putting their specific person on a pedestal. It's about putting their I amness on a pedestal by knowing that they are the center of all of it, right? So the most powerful thing, and this is I'm using their words in some of this as well. So you will recognize this. The creator that wrote me, you will understand, I'm reflecting back your thoughts, your insights. The most powerful thing you can practice is to expect, not wait, not wander, not hope. Expect that everything, the whole, the totality of what you desire and want in your life experience, of what you want and desire, is unfolding, and it's always unfolding perfectly. In other words, it's not something that unfolds in the future. It's always unfolding in every moment by who and what you're conscious of being. That's the difference. Expecting is a vertical experience. As we've said over the last few videos, we've talked about this. This creator really got it. It's a vertical experience within the one and only vertical reality, right? You're experiencing reality as source rather than the seeker of fulfillment. You're the source of it. You are fulfillment. It's a knowing, not a needing. This is big, right? This is what this creator really understood. It's a knowing, it's not a needing. You don't need anything. You just got to remember and know that you are the love of your life, that you are the center of reality. That of course, anything that you want or desire in terms of relationships or money or jobs or career or anything else, health, right? Better health, physical changes in your physical appearance, all of that's within you as the love of who you are. So when you make yourself the love of your life, when you expect your highest desires to unfold in every moment, that's your experience of reality as reality. So it must all unfold from within you. There's no out there. You are the out there. So, and then one of you, this is contrasting to one of you who made a comment on a video a day or two ago. My expecting turned into waiting after what I expected to happen didn't happen. What a contrast. This is a person saying, I'm waiting in I'm believing that there's some past where something didn't happen. And now, instead of expecting it, I'm waiting for it. No, there is no past. You are always waiting. Expecting, you wouldn't be saying that. You wouldn't be declaring something didn't happen. You're the happening. You're the unfolding in every moment. It's not that nothing happened in the past. It's happening right now. Through your current identity, you're creating the idea that something happened or didn't happen. And you're creating that here and now from this identity. You can't know what happened or didn't happen in the past because there is no past. You're creating it here and now. You can't know what happened or didn't happen. You create the idea of a linear past where something happened or didn't happen here and now by you, who and what you're conscious of being. Remember, we've talked about this idea before. Your current identity in this moment, in this here and now, creates who you were, that horizontal past that you believe you were, and who you are and who you will be. There's no other reality. You determine it all. You're an infinite being. You have infinite probable past, infinite probable presents, and infinite probable futures in terms of experiences and frames of reality. Waiting is uncertainty. Waiting is doubt. Waiting is I'm not what I imagine, assume, and affirm myself to be, but I hope to be. Right? It's linear, it's in the future. Future. Expecting is absolute certainty and truth of being. I am who I am, that I am who I imagine, assume, and affirm myself to be. Now when you imagine something, when you create a short, powerful, imaginal scene of your end, of your desired end, whatever you want, whether it's being in love or being congratulated or perfect health or perfect wealth. Now when you do it, you're doing it from the vertical, from the expectation that in that moment, it's unfolding, and it's unfolding in every moment. You're not waiting for it. You are it. You're the moment. You're the experiencing. Your reality. It's coming from that idea of the vertical, right? Where reality unfolds from within that identity. That's you as I am awareness. That's all it is. That's your higher self. That's your true nature. Then you have your identity. You have the Son of God, your true nature, that I am awareness. Then the Son of Man, your 3D experience, physical experience, and your thoughts and feelings about that experience, your assumptions about who you are. That's why Jesus asked, who do they say I, the Son of Man, am? Who are you? Because whoever you say you are, that experience unfolds within a physical 3D experience of that reality that you say you are, because it's changing in every moment. So when you said, my expectant turned into waiting after what I expected to happen didn't happen, you created that not happening right now by that identity. You created that past. It's always changing. You're always changing who you were, who you are, and who you will be. All possibilities exist. All probable past, probable presents, probable futures. They all exist in potential. And so, and you decide what probable present, past, and future. You thread together that horizontal experience by deciding who you are right now. Are you that identity that says they expected it and now they're waiting and it didn't happen? Because you create that idea now. So either expecting is a vertical experience. Expecting can never turn into waiting. It's not waiting. They are incompatible. They don't work. They're not equal to each other, right? They're different. They're a different. Expecting is your true nature. Expecting things unfold from you is coming from your true nature, coming from that all that isness. Waiting is here, you, in that physical experience, believing that something didn't happen, it looks solid, didn't happen in the past, and that the future will probably end up the same way. And so you create that from here as opposed to here, saying, I am everything I imagine, affirm, and assume myself to be. And that will change the past, present, and future. We've talked about these ideas before, but I really want to hit it today in terms of this creator who manifested the love of her life. She manifested the love of her life by loving life. Do you see it? That when you're saying, yeah, I'm waiting now because something that I expected to happen didn't happen, you're not loving life. You're not feeling the gratitude of your beingness. You're feeling disappointed. You're feeling that, oh, it didn't work, that I'm not who I desire to be. She just decided, I'm the love of my life. I'm going to love life because love's the only reality. Love is that awareness of being. Love is that self-aware intelligence. How could it be anything else but love, all that is, God, or that isness of reality? Fulfillment in love doesn't exist in the future. It's here and now or not at all. It's here and now or not at all. And this is another one of you, that beautiful comment that aligns with that creator that said she manifested the love of her life by being that love, by expecting things to unfold. She was no longer looking out there and expecting things not to be with him. She was expecting that everything's unfolding no matter what the circumstances were showing her. This is very similar to one of you who's very active on the channel with comments on the videos and so forth, said it's all unfolding perfectly, has been an enormously powerful affirmation. Her affirmation is, it's all unfolding perfectly. She said, that has been an enormously powerful affirmation for me. It releases all resistance to circumstances and puts me in the center of everything. Wow. Yes, because you are everything. And so when you put yourself in the center of that by affirming that, from that place of truth, from expecting things to unfold from within you, now you're realizing that is the most powerful process, the expectation. Imagining, assuming, affirming, scripting, whatever process you use, from that place of expecting it to unfold instantly, immediately, here and now, everything that you want and desire, without judging and declaring that things didn't happen or things don't look right or this is right, this is wrong, and this is good or this is bad, right? This is powerful. So here it is, right? Putting yourself at the center. You're always at the center, no matter what. Whether you believe it or not, whether you realize it or not. But when you believe it and realize it, when you know it, well, then you create the physical experience that's all that you're already experiencing as that spiritual being that you are, right? You, I am, is always at the center of all that is, everything. Whether you believe it or not, whether you imagine it or not, whether you assume it or not, or whether you affirm it or not. There's no future, there's no past, there are no conditions. You're always at the center, right? Reality and everything you desire is always unfolding perfectly from within you and as you. But you declare it that it's not perfect. You declare it that it's not happening. That creates it. It's always unfolding. There's no time, there are no conditions, there's no past. It's just here and now, and it's you. There's only here, there's only now, and there's only you. Nothing exists outside or apart from you. But even bigger than that, nothing exists without you. Hear this. Yes, nothing is out there. But even bigger than that, there's no in there or out there. It's just you as existence, as life itself. Even the idea of in there creates something that there's some inside and outside. There's just you. You're both the inside and outside. You are reality. There's nothing but you as love, as fulfillment, as all that is. That's what this other subscriber who wrote that comment is getting now, right? In a big way. And the same that manifested her specific person, making herself the center, making herself the love of her life. That's powerful. Love, fulfillment, gratitude is a vertical experience. It's unconditional. You're not fulfilled because, you're not feeling gratitude for something, you're not loving something, you're love itself. You are that. It's a vertical experience that continually unfolds through you as a 3D experience and as you. Right? But we declare that as something else, and we create that in the moment. That's why the affirmation, it's all unfolding perfectly, is so powerful. Why? Because it collapses the apparent solidity and continuity of 3D manifested circumstances. It makes linear time and conditions irrelevant. Hear it again. It's all unfolding perfectly is so powerful because it collapses the apparent solidity and continuity of 3D manifested circumstances and makes linear time and conditions irrelevant. Right? It's you recognizing yourself as the center of the divine mind. It puts you at the center of all that is. It puts you as the experiencing, God experiencing itself through you, all that is. Experiencing itself, all of it, through you and through every other point of consciousness. You're not separate or limited or separate from anything. You're not limited by anything. Right? We create those ideas of separation and limitation to create the idea of change in that changeless reality. But it wasn't meant to limit you. It was meant to understand that you are unlimited, that you're limitless, that you're one with everything, having a very individualized, unique experience as God, as all that is, from a different perspective, a different viewpoint, a different vantage point. So, as you are loving life, love is all you will see and experience. This is really what that creator who wrote to us about the specific person is experiencing. As you just love life as life itself, no matter what the circumstances are showing you, no matter what you believe happened in this horizontal past that you're creating right now in this moment, that you're lighting up and remembering, when you put your focus on him or her or them or the conditions or circumstances or time and non-fulfillment, you're putting love of fulfillment as something out there that you have to manifest, that you have to create, that you have to attract or align with. When you do that, right, when you start focusing on him or her or them, right, create the imaginal scene of yourself with that person or with the money or with that perfect health, but not as something outside of you, but as you. And know and expect that instant unfoldment of your reality. Temporary thoughts and feelings of things don't matter. They're always changing. It doesn't, allow those to be. Allow the circumstances to be circumstances, but I am. Allow conditions to be conditions, but I am. Allow your thoughts and feelings to be thoughts and feelings, but I am. You're putting love and fulfillment as something out there that you have to manifest, create, and attract. Persist in love. Persist in gratitude. Persist in fulfillment because that's your preference. That's your true nature. That's your reality. You can't help but persist in love because you are love. Stop making, desiring and manifesting something that's out there, something you have to work for or deserve or have to do processes to get. The processes are only to put your awareness on that you already are all those things. That's what every affirmation, every technique, every assumption, every imaginal act or imaginal scene is not creating anything. It's putting your attention on what's already created within you as all that is. That's how she manifested the love of her life. She made herself, she imagined still, she had an imaginal scene, she had affirmations, right? She had some powerful assumptions of them together, but she did it from the expectation that I am source, I'm not the seeker. That I am knowing, I'm not the needing. Wow. And then it must unfold as your 3D linear experience. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the ambassadors at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, TikTok at Be Something Wonderful, and for being part of our membership channel. We're working on the date of the next live stream. That will be at the end of the month. I'll be sure to announce that, and we'll put it on the membership channel, and join us. If you're a member, join it. Send your questions and comments to info@besomethingwonderful.com. If you're not a member and you're interested, there's a link below. Remember, the live streams are a powerful way that we can interact. I answer your questions that you send us at info@besomethingwonderful.com, and I answer your questions right live on the chat. So it's always fun. It's going to be our 7th live stream of 2024 and our 16th live stream overall. It's going to be big. So if you're a member, join us. If you're not, you can just check out the link below. Creators, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here, coming to you from the studios of Be Something Wonderful in Cuenca, Ecuador, in the mountains at the Gaia Sagrada Ayahuasca retreat. Until next time, we'll see you soon.